And the thing is, like, most of y'all be having like Jordans and all that type of stuff, but you stink. You're with him, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, and that's all that matters. Who cares about his exes? I shouldn't even know what they look like. If a man disrespects his mom, then he's most likely gonna disrespect you. Stop, because you know what you're trying to do and you're not about to do it. Hi Nia babies, it's your girl Nia and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a little chill sit down video, and it's basically just going to be a mask video as well as he's a 10 challenge. If you guys don't know, it's this thing on TikTok where they basically say like he's a 10 but something bad about him, so he looks good but this is his like toxic trait, so rate him now. I've seen a couple people do it on YouTube and I thought it would be a great idea for me to bring it to my channel. Like I said, I'm trying to branch out, and I also don't want to just throw consistent vlogs at you guys because I know that can just be like really, what's the word, repetitive, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I just want to switch it up here and there, and I also feel like sit down videos I can also connect to you guys, so it's a win-win on both aspects. But let's get straight into this video. Before I start this video, I'm gonna light this candle. I got it from Dollar General. It smells like really nice. I also have like a coconut one. But how have you guys been? I know like I literally say the same thing in all my videos, but seriously, how have you guys been? How are you doing? Answer in the comments if you guys have time. If not, you guys can always text me on my Instagram or Facebook. My social medias will be linked down below like always. So the first one is he's a 10 but doesn't have a relationship with God. For me personally, he is like a 0. But at the same time, I was thinking like not everybody has a relationship with God, or not everybody believes in God, and I don't want to bash nobody for not believing in God, but like if that was like somebody like I was interested in and like wanted to date or something like that, he would just not be the guy for me, because at the end of the day people have different beliefs and I respect that, only because I wouldn't want nobody to disrespect me believing who I believe in. He's a 10 but doesn't plan any dates or isn't romantic. I would personally say he's a like 5.5 or maybe just a 6, because I don't know, like I love romance and I want somebody to plan dates and I want somebody to do romantic stuff. Even though you're not romantic, it doesn't mean like you're a bad boyfriend, or it doesn't mean you don't value me. It's just like if you know that's my love language, I would like for you to start doing that type of stuff. And if it just doesn't work out for you, then maybe we're not perfect for each other. But luckily I am blessed with a boyfriend who plans dates and just do like mysterious things just out of the blue and not for just like a celebration or anything like that. And that's just important. Like literally girls only ask for the littlest things. Well, some girls, and the girls who don't ask for little things, that's fine. Everybody has their own little thing that they want or they feel like they need from a man. But I am so simple. I'm such a simple girl. Like you can literally take me to Red Lobster, which is my favorite restaurant, or like something cheap like Steak and Shake. We can probably just go to McDonald's one day, act like little kids, play in the play place. Like I really just love quality time, and I love knowing that you thought of me to plan a date or plan an activity. I love like picnics and I love painting and stuff, like, and all that stuff requires quality time. And to me, like, you can make a simple date romantic. So if he ain't planning a date, he a 5.5 or a 6, okay? He's a 10 but he has bad hygiene. Here's the thing, I try not to be judgy because like I feel like I'm the most hygienic, I guess, person, or one of the most hygienic persons, but I still have my days where I'm just like, girl, you a little funky today, you know what I'm saying? So I try not to like be judgmental, because I get it, it happens. But if you're aware of it and you're just walking around like you don't care, be serious. Like you have to take care of that. And I feel like a lot of these men, or boys I should say, they consider themselves a grown man. So if you're a grown man, I shouldn't have to tell you that you need to do so and so, because I can't raise you, I'm not your mom. I feel like if he has bad hygiene and it's like consistently, he's a 3, because that's another thing. Like I'm not even trying to be judgy or nothing, but I have a sensitive stomach. If you stink, I'm gonna gag, and it's not to be like funny or like to make fun of you, but I'm seriously going to gag and want to throw up because I have a sensitive stomach and smells really will make me want to throw up. I can't be around that every single day, and it's not in a rude way, but that's just something that I can't do. I know some cultures don't believe in soap and stuff like that, so that's kind of different because it's like if that's your culture, okay. I still wouldn't want to date somebody like that because again, like I wouldn't want you to change the way you were raised because I feel differently about soap and water. But it still lies where he just wouldn't be for me. He's a 10, but he's really a 3. And the thing is, like, most of y'all be having like Jordans and all that type of stuff, but you stink. Priorities. He's a 10, but he's a mommy's boy. My boyfriend is actually a mommy's boy, and like some girls would be like, run. And I get it because it's like a lot of the times when guys are mommy's boys, their mom is super controlling in their relationship, their life. I feel like my mother-in-law, she knows boundaries, and that's what I really respect her for, is because she know like boundaries. And I never really had a problem where I felt like she overstepped it, but I also know that if I did, then I would simply communicate that respectfully, of course. Like I would never be disrespectful, but I will communicate that with her, and I'll have a talk with my boyfriend as well. Me and Tian have had several conversations about like certain like topics in society, whether it's like with their mom and stuff like that, and just by his answer I know that when it comes down to it, he will protect me and I will do the same. But at the same time, our moms are our world, especially when that's all that we grew up on and that's the only person that raised us. And like I can't bash my boyfriend for loving his mom so much and putting his mom first when I do the same thing. Like I'm a mommy's girl, I love my mom, and my mom was the mother and the father, and same for Tian's mother, you know, my mom as well. So like I can't bash him for that, as long as, you know, those boundaries are being set, and as long as you have that fine line where it's like that's your mom, not your woman, then that's perfectly fine for me. And I had that in my relationship, so I see it as, you know, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that he loves his mom and he take care of his mother, because not only does he do that for her, but he does that for me and a lot of women in his life. So I would still give him a 10, but I feel like if he ever crossed like those boundaries, or like if your man is just like allowing his mom to act a certain way towards you and y'all had a conversation, he's still not being understanding, then I would be like, okay, now what's really going on? What's really the next one is he's a 10, but he has 3 pretty exes. I don't know about y'all, let me set a timer real quick. All right, we're gonna do a timer for 30 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be super insecure, so like I always felt like everyone was prettier than me, and a lot of the times that happened because back in high school when I was insecure, a lot of the guys would play me so bad, and they also would like, a lot of our black men would fall for like foreign girls or white girls, so I never felt good enough. I was always insecure, and if you asked me this question back then, I would be like, oh my god, he has pretty exes. Hold on, oh my gosh, let's not use God name and thing, but I would be like, oh my gosh, like he has pretty exes, like what am I gonna do with myself, like I can't handle that, stuff like that. But like as I got older, why does it matter? Like why does it matter? He's still a 10, his exes are a 10, and that's fine and that's okay, because at the end of the day, you're with him, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, and that's all that matters. Who cares about his exes? I shouldn't even know what they look like. He's a 10 but disrespect his mom. He's a freaking 0. A 0. Nutella is so disrespectful. If a man disrespects his mom, then he's most likely going to disrespect you. Now, I was going to say, and I was going to mention this, that sometimes people have different relationships with their mom, and as bad as it may seem, they have to lay that line of disrespect so that their mom knows to respect them, because a lot of things has happened in the past that we don't know about. So if that is a scenario, okay, he's still a 10, because I understand sometimes you have to lay that thin line with family members, including your mom. But if he just straight up like disrespectful, calling his mom out her name, like literally just being so rude to her for no reason, and his mom's the sweetest lady ever, 0. And I even feel like sometimes when your moms get on your nerves, or you may feel as though they deserve the disrespect, if you can still hold that peace and respect them, That's the most important thing, because like it says in the Bible, you should always listen to your parents. And I know everybody doesn't have that bond with their parents, so that's very understanding if you don't, but I feel like if you do, just listen to your parents, obey them, and try to understand them. And even if you can't, take that time to understand your feelings and recalculate your thoughts and calm down, because we all human. Your parents are human and they still trying to figure out life too. Even if it seemed like they got everything together, they don't. And it's okay. He's a 10, but he can't dress. He's still a 10. I literally can't dress myself. Like, I'm the type of girl that just wear basic and I feel comfortable in my basics. They make me feel so good. Like, I'll try to like drip or drown, or not drip. Yeah, I'm done. I would try to like look really cute, dress really cute, but I will always feel more confident when I'm just wearing something basic or something baggy. Like, I just love baggy or basic clothes. They just make me feel good, and I feel like I always look good, especially with a good little slick back. So he's still a 10. We can learn together, like totally cool. He's a 10 but has a girl best friend. So here's the thing, it's certain guys who have a girl best friend before they start dating you. It's like you can't really break that bond, because in a way it would be disrespectful just because he knew her before he knew you. But I will say that, like I said with the mother thing, I would just make sure those boundaries are set. The only thing is, I've heard girls talk about their best friend like they're their boyfriends, and I just don't trust it, because I know how girls are. I know that they're sneaky, and I know how guys are. And even though you may trust your boyfriend, you always can't trust the girls. When you're in a relationship, you are each other's best friend. Why do you need another best friend? Like, and that's personally just how I feel. So I would say, like, not me digging in my nose, I'm getting too comfortable. I would say probably like a 7, because at the end of the day, like, it's not like as bad, but it just wouldn't be something that I would want my partner to have. I'm cool with the whole female friends. I feel like I shouldn't like tell you can't have like a female friend, or you can't hang out with a female, because that's very controlling. My boyfriend's an artist, so he's gonna meet females, males, whatever the case may be. But as a best friend, I'm like he's a 10 but forgets your birthday. If he forgets your birthday, period, and he's your crush or your boyfriend, he's a freaking 1. Like, who forgets somebody's birthday that they so-called love and want to spend the rest of their life with? But if he's just like a cool friend and stuff like that, I would give him a 5. Like, it happens. Like, sometimes I forget people's birthday, and it's not on purpose, but I just get so busy with life. And if your birthday is not in my calendar, I'm going to forget. I'm bound to forget, just because I'm a forgetful person. He's a 10 but wants literally nothing to do with you, bro. He's literally a 0. Any guy that doesn't want nothing to do with someone as special as you is a 0, because you're awesome, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and you can even say so many more things about yourself that are great. And if a guy doesn't want you, he's a 0. He's a 10 but hangs out with all the girls that don't mess with you. A 0, bro. Like, such a 0. And I know some females that have boyfriends that do this, and I'm like, you gotta be serious with yourself. Like, if your boyfriend purposely hangs out with a girl that you either got into an altercation with, or they don't like you, you don't like them, that's dead wrong. Like, that's very wrong of him to do that. As a relationship, you come as a team, and I take my relationship very seriously. Of course, like, I've been in a relationship for 3 years. Whether it's a friendship or a relationship, any bond I take seriously. I would never hang out with somebody that someone else doesn't like, or they feel offended by someone or anything like that. Now, of course, if I've been friends with both of them, okay, hey, but if you don't like somebody, what do I need to talk to them for? Like, it's not like I'm gonna be rude to them or anything like that, but what do I need to have a conversation with them for? I don't need to say anything to you. You know that my boyfriend doesn't like you, so stop, because you know what you're trying to do and you're not about to do it. Alright guys, well, that is all for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Comment down below some fall videos that you guys would like to see. It's that season and I'm so excited. I'm ready for, well, fall's already here, but I'm ready for fall content, I should say, and I'm ready for winter content. I'm just ready for more content, and I've been super consistent lately, so give myself pat on the shoulders, pat on the back. Super proud of us, and I just want to thank you guys for all the unconditional love and support that you guys always give me, because without you guys this community and this family wouldn't have been built, and you guys make it more and more special for me each and every upload. Yeah, if you guys ever need me or anything like that, my link and social medias are down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. I love you and always stay blessed. Bye.